Hey everyone, I'm James Lynch. Bit of a different video here today. Today is day one of me starting 75 and Hard. Today is August 8th, 2023. And if you're not familiar with 75 and Hard, I'm going to go through exactly what that is. This is a transformative mental toughness program. Something that's intrigued me for a while. I've heard about this for a number of years. Thought this is the time to do it. Finally got a bunch of stuff out of the way. I just got back from vacation last night, so figured start this now. And basically for the next 75 days, I'm going to be doing the following. And this graphic explains it quite well here. You got to follow a diet, no cheat meals, no alcohol. So I've done things like this before, where I've done 30 days of eating clean. I do this a couple times a year actually. So this part of the challenge is going to be hard, but it's not going to be too hard. I'm basically just doubling and then adding an extra 15 days into what I'd normally done. So the diet thing, not too worried about that. 2 45-minute workouts, also not going to be a big deal. I work out already. I usually go to the gym most mornings. Now I basically have to go every day, which is fine. And then you add in the second workout. One of the workouts has to be outside, and they do allow you to walk. So I've actually bought like a 20-pound vest. I'm going to be doing that on top of me doing my regular workout. So normally I work out in the morning. This will just be a workout I'll be doing sort of after dinner. So again, not a huge deal for me as well. Drink a gallon of water. This is something I've actually been trying to do over the last year anyways. I've been pretty good with it, and it's kind of given me some good practice in terms of me embarking on this for 75 days. So the gallon of water, I think, will be one of the tougher parts, just because sometimes I'm working, I'm doing a lot of things, don't have a great amount of time of just remembering to drink the water. So gonna be challenging, but again, I will truck through this and get the gallon of water done as well. I have like an actual measurement of what exactly a gallon of water is, so that'll be a little bit easier. I just have to make a habit of again, drinking as much as I possibly can. Read 10 pages of nonfiction. That should be fine. I have so many books that I've neglected over the last couple of years, so I'll just do that before I go to bed. So 10 pages, that's going to be quite easy. And then take progress pictures. I'll be doing that anyways. I just took my first one this morning. So that's basically it. I mean, for some people, this might not seem like a big deal. For others, it might seem extremely hard. But for me, like I said, I've had a lot of good practice with this already, especially from the diet standpoint. The easiest part of this workout or this challenge, I should say, is going to be the non-alcohol. My brain right now is pretty much wired where it's like, I don't really need alcohol. Like if you told me not to drink for a year, I could do it. It's not a big deal. I don't get the benefits out of alcohol like I used to as I'm getting older. So that's going to be probably the easiest part is not doing the alcohol. But good segue into why I'm actually doing this. This is not for clout. This is not for any sort of bragging rights or anything. It's mainly just to try and rewire my brain a little bit. We all have bad habits. We all have things that we're doing that we know we're not supposed to be doing, whether it's not eating the right things. And I'm basically just trying to get my brain to kind of feel the same way I do about alcohol to food and other things, right? I mean, think about it. We're stressed out. Let's say you're running out of time, you need to eat. A lot of us will go and have fast food, or we'll go have that, piece of ice cream, or a piece of cake, I should say, not piece of ice cream. That doesn't make any sense, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of us with food, we equate it as some sort of reward, and really a lot of food like that is bad for us, and the goal at the end of this is not to never eat any bad food again, but it's just to have my brain be a little bit more disciplined when it comes to eating bad foods, because we all do it. I mean, look, there's very few people who do not, have cheat meals or things like that. And I think it just, for me personally, it just gets a little bit out of control. I got kids, every now and then on the weekends, I will, end up eating a little bit more bad food than I should. So the goal of this for me as well is to just kind of wire my brain to say, no, really got to be selective in what I'm eating, because it's just, you're fueling your body, right? I mean, we are really a machine. It's like your car. You put, canola oil in your car. It's not going to run that well as opposed to running it with gas, right? So that's kind of the way I look at the whole diet part of this. And another thing is just, I want to be a good example for my kids. I think it's very easy to eat bad out there in society. The cheapest foods you can buy are usually the worst for you. That's why you see like grass-fed beef or like organic fruit and stuff is more expensive than fast food, because it's literally better for you, but it's so like they design it's cheaply made is a lot of the bad food. I mean, we could go on a whole tangent about how we're sort of set up to fail when it comes to eating options everywhere. But yeah, I basically just want to set a good example for my kids. I want to change some things about what I'm doing, and I know that by doing this, it's going to help me in other areas, whether it's my work or getting through workouts or just my day to day. Again, when I'm older, I want to put the investment in now of health and fitness, so when I am older, I'm going to have a better day to day life, because a lot lot of people don't think about that. You think of today and you think of, yeah, I'm going to eat that piece of cake, or I'm not going to work out today, but all that stuff adds up in the end. So that's a big reason why I'm doing this. And, again, like I said, I'm not doing this for attention or for clout. If anything, I'm trying to inspire people. People are out there and you're struggling. I think this is a very good program for a lot of people to really transform how you're thinking about certain things. I would, and it even says it on here. If you've never done anything like this before, I would not start on this. This is pretty intense, 75 days. But what I would say is, this is, like it says, it's like an Ironman for your brain. I think this is a goal that a lot of people out there should strive for in terms of, a lot of discipline. That's one of the things that has always attracted to me to things like this, is just the discipline aspect of it. So again, that's mainly why I'm doing this. And listen, if there's anyone out here watching this video and you're currently on the program, hit me up. I'm all over social media, at Lynch on Sports. You can find everything there. I'll have that in the description of this video. But if you're going through this right now, let's support each other. Honestly, I think this stuff is really good. I think we need to see more of this in society. I think there's a lot of things that do waste our time, and this is something I see as very positive and something that I'm hoping will, like I said, change the way I think of things going forward. And, losing weight will be great. Feeling better about my workouts will be great. But the big thing for me is just, really the discipline aspect. And it's, what's that great quote? Great sacrifices equal great rewards. That's kind of the way I see this thing, is because I think at the end of this, I'm going to be better off for it. So that's kind of, my thoughts on it. And, just sort of summarizing here, today is day one. I don't know how often I'll be updating videos on this channel. I might try and do once a week if I have time, but I definitely want to be more active on this channel. It's sort of an alternative channel to everything I do MMA wise. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do, is just hop on here, just mention the program that I'm doing. If anyone has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. But yeah, let me know if you're doing this program or you're interested in it, or you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to help out in that way. And other than that, follow me along on my journey. I will be, like I said, uploading videos on this channel going forward on this journey of 75 and hard. So again, my name is James Lynch. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thanks so much for tuning in.